What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Exoria. Oh yeah, guys. So last time we ended up making a furnace that we couldn't place because we had to make special blocks. Yep. We had to make what was called like the wattle and daub block, I think. Where was it? So better furnace. We were doing all this and we needed to get to this point. So in order to make this stuff, I was just looking at this once again. In order to make this, we needed wicker, and in order to get wicker, we need wheat and sticks. So we started setting up a farm previously, and I've kind of been AFKing and letting things grow and doing some stuff. You can see here I made like a nice little way up instead of using that indoor staircase that goes all the way up to the trees. So yeah, I've been expanding out the farm here. So originally we had this 9x9 area for farming our industrial hemp, and as we've been getting more seeds and more dirt, I've been expanding it out so it's a full 9x9. But since we had the hemp, it's easy enough for us to make more of these dense strainers over here. Oh, I guess they all just finished up, which is getting us more dirt. So been farming the hemp, filling out the things, making more of the dense strainers, getting more dirt, making more farms. So we had some wheat seeds down below, and I have planted them, let them grow. I've also bone mealed them to get them going a little bit faster so we can get some more seeds and get this thing fully filled out here. I'm now in the process of starting a third farm. It would be a second wheat farm is what we're doing over here, though. So there we go, adding more seeds to it. So we have 36 wheat on us. That's just from me harvesting what was just grown here as I was kind of like scoping things out before I started recording. I think I also collected a little bit more wheat because I did do a bunch of bone mealing. I think there's some in our drawers down here. Let's take a look real quick. What do we got in here? Yeah, we have wheat right here. So we have a stack plus an additional 20. I think we're gonna be good on making this stuff. So again, to make the wattle and daub, we need our cob blocks, and then we need wicker, and then you get 2 wicker for 4 wheat and 5 sticks. So 4 wheat will make us 16 wattle and daub. And how much did we need in total? I don't remember. We needed a total of 40. So yeah, we don't really need this much wheat, but that much wheat is also going to allow us to have more food. So I think it's all good. So I also been cooking some salmon. We were starting to run low on the persimmons, whatever. Yeah, these things. And I was like, okay, so we need another food source. This was before I started growing all the wheat up there. So yeah, we had salmon from our strainers from previous. So I went ahead and I cooked them all up. In fact, there's still some raw right there. I'll put those back. So yeah, we've been using this, and that's a pretty good food source too. But yeah, we do need to switch our different foods up so all of these bars go higher. As you can see here, we have 2 hearts. I think it should be 2.5 hearts total. The more you have these up, the more extra health you get, which will be nice, I'm sure, eventually. So let's start looking at making this wattle and daub. So the cob stuff, once again, that's from the cob balls. And then the cob balls were mud balls plus muck, some kind of clay, and plant fiber. It said you can use... I guess string would work too. I think we have extra cob balls in here somewhere. Yeah, I've also added in more shelves and kind of organized things a little bit. I was spending some time off camera. So yeah, we got some cob balls here, but we also have this cob. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove the floor and start upgrading it to this stuff. Yeah, okay. So sticks, we have 24 of those. Wheat, let's grab that. We'll just make a bunch of wicker, and I honestly don't know how much we need. I don't know how much we need. Maybe I'll just make as much as I can right now. 8. Is that going to be enough for everything we need to do? Probably. Okay, well, anyway, I'll go ahead and mine up the floor. We'll make the recipe, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys. So I went ahead and I started replacing the floor with the cob, or I guess with the wattle and daub from the cob. Turns out I ended up with 4 remaining cobs. So I took the 16 cob balls that we had there, so we have 8, so we can make another recipe of this. But one thing I wanted to show you guys, this cob stuff, it says no tool on the tooltip, right? So like a pickaxe doesn't mine it fast, a shovel, I just made a stone shovel, doesn't mine it fast. axe doesn't do anything. So like you have to punch it all down. I had like what 40 blocks of the stuff. No, it was more than that. I had like 50 blocks all over the base here. That was super annoying. The recipe is pretty simple though. It's just actually let me just do the question mark method to make things easier. It is just 8 of the cob around the wicker, right? Very simple. So there we go. There's more of the wattle and daub. I guess we could replace our stairs going downstairs with it or something, but we ended up with 5 extra, and I'll just put them right there, I suppose. So I don't know if the drying racks work. Oh, they do work with this stuff as well. I guess that's the same. And what about the furnace? This room is missing 40 exposed cob block. Okay, so this furnace will no longer work for us. It's interesting. What did I do with our other furnace right here? So I guess we don't need the previous one. We can use this guy now. Awesome. All right, so now we're able to use the regular vanilla furnaces. Very good. So that did complete this quest. All right, so there is no reward for doing that, but it does unlock tinkering. This looks cool. And then crushing. And then I guess foundry. That'll get us to our first metals. That's going to be really awesome. So let's look at tinkering real quick, I suppose. So bane of cobble, bane of leaves, bane of trees. Okay, the hardened stone should allow me to make some special durable tools. Unfortunately, the uses of them are quite limited, but should still be very useful. Okay, so bane of cobble is made, it says skyblock, cobble breaker, unbreakable, and soul bound. Okay, so if I die, we'll keep it. I guess cobble breaker means it breaks cobble really fast, and skyblock, I assume this is made specifically for skyblock maps, but yeah, we're doing something different here. Hardened stone, obsidian plate with regular stone around it. Well, we don't have a lot of regular stone, so I guess that's one of the first things we should start making here. So that and this. I had to make 1 piece of cobblestone earlier to make the stone shovel. I decided to upgrade from the flint. So anyway, let's grab some charcoal, place that in here with the stone. Cool. All right, so we got regular vanilla furnaces going. That'll get us the stone that we need. What's the other one? Bane of leaves. I guess we can just search for bane and I'll bring these guys up. Bane of leaves, so that's another tanzanite, another hardened stone, and then a sapphire, stone rod, more cobblestone. Okay, very good. And the bane of trees. Okay, so we are gonna need 24 stone smelted down. So let me get the rest of that going here. Thankfully, we got plenty of these stones. Let's just put that to 16. That'll make life easier. We need more terra clay. All right, do that once again. 16, and did I not grab more terra clay? We only got 12 on me. Okay, that's definitely not enough. I did not grab it. There it is. Try that one more time. So we got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so now we have enough. I'll just throw that in there and let that all smelt down, and then we should be able to start making these things. So again, stone rods, we get 2 of them per craft here. So we're going to need 4 more cobblestone for that. All right. Let's come over here real quick. We'll click on this, click on that, click on this and that. Very good. I miscounted the cobblestone there, didn't I? I was thinking we were going to have enough. No, we still even need 1 more, don't we? Let's do this. Okay. So the cobblestone, this one, this. Click on that guy, just 1 more. Okay, so now we should be able to do that. And cobble, cobble, cobble. And there's our stone rods that we need. Okay, so we're going to end up with 4 of those. So the sapphire and tanzanite, we should have plenty of that. Yeah, we have 11 sapphire and we have 8 tanzanite. I think we're all good here. Yeah, we are all good. We just got to wait for that all to melt down. I know we were getting obsidian previously from smashing the obsidian outside with the hammer. Let's take a look one more time. The obsidian plate is with obsidian shards that have been smelted. I don't think we have any extra obsidian shards. I'm just kind of looking over here, and I'm not seeing any extra ones. Okay, Well, I'm going to go outside with our hammer once again. We'll smack some obsidian around a little bit, show it who's boss, and collect some more obsidian shards. We'll melt those into the obsidian plates, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, so we got ourselves the obsidian shards. I just got done smelting into obsidian plates. I harvested 8 of them so we could not waste some of our charcoal. So now we need to make ourselves as being a cobble. So let's make this thing. All right, so there is 3 of these hardened stones. So being a cobble, I would shift click it in there, but I think it would end up making like 3 of these, and I don't want to do that. So we're gonna make each one individually. So it's hardened stone plus this on either side. We had the stone rod and the tanzanite. Stone rod followed by a tanzanite. There we go. So there is our bane of cobble. Okay, so that's one of the things that we needed. Bane of trees. So that's 2 sapphires. All right. The stone. I assume it was the rod and then the tanzanite at the bottom. Yeah, okay, so there's that guy. Very good, very easy. And we got the bane of leaves. Okay, so this, that, and this one. Awesome. All right, so that is all 3 of those items. Very easy. Quest complete. Tinkering. Okay, so I guess the first thing I want to do... What's the easiest way to get back up there? I guess we have our stairs inside. I was going to go all the way up around the outside. We have our staircase up here. I want to test out how the leaf thing works and how the tree thing works. I think that's going to be pretty interesting. I think the Bane of Cobble will be awesome for us to just get cobblestone. I don't know if we're going to get rock or regular cobblestone. So let's try this first of all. Okay, so that's a very fast way for us to get a whole bunch of leaves. I like it. No more flint shears for us. I expected that's what it was going to be. I saw this thing has a width ++ and height ++ modifiers on there. And to... Oh, that's the wrong axe. And to take down a tree... Yeah, that's got vein mine. Ooh, baby. Well, not vein mine. That's just like the lumber axe functionality, right? But yeah, this is really good. So I can come through here. We can knock down all the trunks of the trees. Start letting them despawn a little bit to get our saplings to replant. And then we can use our Bane of Leaves to take down the rest of the leaves. And we can use those for getting plant fiber or water or whatever it is that we're going to be doing. That is really awesome. I like it. I guess we don't really have to wait for these to despawn. We do have a lot of the saplings in the base down below. I'll just have to come back here and replant these. I'll have to remember to come back here and replant these. But yes, this is awesome. Because before, like, you had to break each individual leaf block with the shears. The flint shears, yeah, it just wasn't... I mean, it was good. It got us going at the very beginning, but this is like a huge upgrade. This is awesome. I like it. Okay, so I'll just go around and collect all these leaves real quick. I will go and get some saplings. We'll replant those, and we will move on. All right, guys, so outside the base here by our lava lake where I was getting our obsidian, I decided just to make a very simple cobblestone generator. So next to this lava source, I dug down 2 blocks. And a few blocks away, I placed our water, and now we're making cobble right here. As you can see, as I'm mining the cobble, it automatically, like, reforms, and it goes directly into my inventory. So there must be some special thing this Bane of Cobble does, but this is super awesome. We no longer have to worry about those stones. We no longer have to worry about the terra clay clumps to make cobblestone. We just get cobblestone now. All I gotta do is spend some time here holding left click, and we get it. This is super awesome. Yeah, Bane of Cobble, I like it. Okay, so we've seen like what all these tools do. The Bane of Cobble will also mine the blocks in the base here. I was thinking this would only work on cobblestone, but it's just a stone mining level tool. I don't know if we can upgrade its mining level later. I assume we can't. It's probably something special. There's ways you can upgrade the mining level on tools by putting a sharpening kit with a piece of flint in a tool forge or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this one you can't do that because it's a special one. I don't know. We'll figure that out later when we get to that point. But yeah, so getting cobblestone now is no longer an issue. I find that to be really good. So crushing is going to help us unlock our foundry, and I think that's something we need to look at doing. So let's take a look at crushing. It says, I have the possibility to make cobble ingots, but plates are probably more useful for crafting machines. A crushing table where I can flatten ingots into plates is very much needed. So we need a crushing table and a stone hammer. So crushing table and stone hammer. Okay. So the crushing table is made with more hardened stone. Okay, very good. We need to start melting down more cobblestone, though. That's going to take a minute to do, so let's get that going. I should also take a look and see if there is a way for us to make more furnaces. I don't even remember what the recipe for the furnace is. We made it last episode, but is it just... that's cobblestone for Misty World, so hardened stone. So we need to melt down a lot of stone with obsidian plates to make the hardened stone to make more furnaces. Man, that's gonna take a minute, isn't it? I don't remember doing that. I guess we did do it. It just feels like it's been forever since I sat down and recorded the last episode. I recorded the last few of them, or I guess the last couple of them, back to back, and it's been a couple days since I was able to record again. So anyway, we have these things melting down. Is there anything else we can work on? I guess the stone hammer we didn't take a look at. What is the stone hammer? Okay, so that's just cobblestone and sticks. That's pretty easy to do. Do we have enough sticks here? We got 2 sticks. Perfect. All right, so let's make the stone hammer. Left click it, right click it. I think it's a left click. So there's our stone hammer from Magnetic Craft. Okay, very good. So we just gotta wait for 24 more cobblestone to melt down. Then we can make this thing. So yeah, let's wait for that to happen and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so I was just checking out these tools a little bit more. We've been using our flint axe over here to like make planks on, what's the thing called? The chopping block. So if we use the bane of trees on there, we can do it, but it acts a little bit differently. So if I place that on there, normally we just like left click 4 times. So if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing happens. But like if I do it slowly and let the axe come back, since, you know, it's got like that cooldown or whatever, then it works. I don't know. It seems a little odd. And it looks like we only get 1 plank instead of the 2 that we were getting before. So while this does work, I don't think it's the best, unfortunately. We can probably make like a regular stone axe or something so we don't have to worry about doing the flint axe things. But yeah, so now we should be able to make the thing that we needed to make over here. If we click the question mark, we should be able to do the crushing table and do that. And there we go. So there is our crushing table and our stone hammer. Okay, so I don't really know what we're doing with this thing at the moment. I don't know where to place it. I guess we're going to remove one of our drying racks. I don't know if we needed that many of them anyway, but we'll place it right there. Okay, so going back to the quest book here, it was talking about... Oh, copper ingots. Did I say cobble ingots earlier? I think I might have. Because I was thinking, like, how do we make cobble ingots? Like, why? And then cobble plates. I think I might have said cobble earlier. So anyway, this wants us to make copper plates. How do we make copper? Copper plate. Let's take a look at this, and then we'll backtrack a little bit. Primal Core Immersive Engineering. It must be this one. Oh, this does not show a recipe. How do we make copper ingots? All right, so I was looking at the recipe here. It did say that we need to make copper ingots and that we only have the ability to make copper ingots. I was like, let's take a look at this. So I was searching in JEI for the ore rock, so we can see all these different types. So if we look at iron and we do the uses of that, yeah, we can clearly see that it says redstone furnace only. We'll turn that into iron nugget. I mean, we have the magma crucible and these other things, but yeah, the only furnace available is the redstone furnace. Okay, so gold, we can smelt that. Yeah, we can smelt those into nuggets. I was also looking at this, since we have quite a few of these gold nuggets from our strainers, if there's a way for us to turn that into an ingot. Normally you just put 9 of them in a 3x3 crafting grid, right? But I was going through this and it doesn't even look like we can do that at all. Nope. So I guess the only way to turn these back into ingots would be through some kind of like either tinkers or some other type of hardening of the ingots, maybe ember stamping or something, I don't know. But copper or rock, certainly we can take copper or rock and turn that into copper nuggets. And then 9 of those will, in a regular crafting grid, turn into a copper ingot. So we need to start smelting down our copper. Yeah, that'll save us some space here. Guess we'll just grab like a full stack and then throw that into our furnace. We are going to need more charcoal. Glad we got this. We have gotten quite a bit of loam. Actually, you know what? We should probably just do it this way. We've gotten quite a bit of loam recently. Where did I put that? Right here? No, that's mud. Right here. So we got 1 stack, 2 stack, plus 55. We can make a much larger charcoal pit. And now that we have a way that we can vein mine our trees down, I guess, what do they call that? The lumber axe the tree down, I guess. Yeah, we could plant a whole lot of trees, get a whole lot of wood, and make a big charcoal pit. That's something that I'll probably be looking at doing here fairly soon. Okay, well, we are getting our copper nuggets, so that's pretty cool. Let's go back real quick. So this just wanted us to make a copper plate. So we need to wait for 9 of those nuggets. We need to turn it into an ingot, and then we can craft it over on the crushing table. I believe I've used this before in a different playthrough. I think it's just in-world crafting. You right-click something on here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you just right-click something on there, and then you smack it a few times with the hammer, and then it'll turn into whatever it is that the recipe says. So let's do that real quick. Nugget. Okay, so there is our copper ingot. We can place it right here on our crushing table and smack it around a bit. Right-click, right-click. So 5 right clicks. All right, so there's our light copper plate. So quest complete copper. Again, it's not giving us any rewards. Ooh, this unlocked heavy metal. Awesome. So foundry is now available. From all the metals I have gathered from the strainer, the only one I seem to be able to process is copper. I wonder if I can construct a device that is able to process the other ores. I also need heat-resistant clay variant that is able to hold the liquids. To create the molds, I need special mold crafting station which accepts refractory clay blocks. Okay, so this wants us to have 20 refractory bricks and 17 copper ingots? Wow, that took us a bit just to get the one. Oh boy. That's a lot of copper. Do we have 17 times 9 copper that we can melt down? I don't even know if we have that much copper, to be completely honest. I might have to get our strainers going again. Which one was giving us the ores? Was it the regular strainer or was it... Oh, you know what? We might have the ability to do this. No, not yet. We need iron. So let's go back to the strainer. So this is the one that gives us... Okay, yeah, we've been doing a lot of the dense ones, but the dense ones doesn't give us the ores. It gives us these things. Okay, so I need to make 4 of the survivalist strainers, which is pretty easy for us to do right now. String is no big deal. We have like all of the string. Guess I better not leave that in there. So let's make, I guess, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there is our nets. Now we need half a stack of sticks, which we probably have out on our strainers. Okay, well, let me get that going. We're definitely going to need a lot of copper being melted down so we can get all the nuggets and turn those into ingots and then make the things that we need to make. I guess the other thing, ooh, look at all the wheat that's grown since we've been doing stuff, and all of our rice and all of our carrots. Ooh, everything is growing. This is good. What was the other thing that we needed, I guess, before we make a cut here? Refractory brick. How do we make this? This is from the foundry mod. So refractory clay, which comes from clay around sand, huh? Okay. Okay. How do we get sand? Right, we've been getting the sand from earthworks from our strainers. We should have plenty of sand, so that's not a big deal. Clay, we saw that we can do the terra clay clumps in water, I think. Yeah, terra clay or loam. I did not realize loam did that too. With water and a stone barrel will get us clay. Okay, so we got all that under control. Let me go ahead and grab some sticks from our strainers over here. We might have to chop down a few logs. Well, no, we got 11. 5. That's not very many. What do we got here? 6. Oh, no. and 9. Okay, well, we're 1 stick short. So we had almost enough, not quite enough. Let me go ahead and get this going. We'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so all of our smelting has been done. We ended up with 20 copper ingots without me having to use the stuff from our strainers. I think the strainers are done straining by now. I've been kind of AFK for a minute here. And then we ended up with 4 additional copper nuggets. So 24 refractory brick, we only needed 20 of those, but there's 24 of them because that's how much you make when you make them. Figured might as well just smelt them all down. And then we needed the copper on us as well. So going back to the quest book here, yeah, 17 copper and then 20 of the refractory. So let's take 3 of our copper and we'll put those back over here. And then it said only 20 of this, so I assume we're not going to need these either, so I will find a home for them. So these are the quested material that we need here. So the next stage wants us to make a burner heater. This is made with a copper plate, refractory casing, basic, and that furnace that we don't need anymore. Okay, so we need 4 copper plates, and then the one we already made previously. Is it in my inventory? It's in my inventory. Okay, so we are going to need our hammer that I put up here. Cool, so... do I right-click? Okay, you can just put that in your offhand and hold right-click like this. Or I guess spam right-click, not hold it. Okay, so there is the 5 plates that we need. I think we have everything to make this now. Move items, we can make that. Very good. So that's 1 more plate, and then our furnace, which we have right here. I did not mean to put that away. Okay, so now we can do this, this, and that. Dang, that looks really big on the crafting grid there. All right, so there is a burner heater. Melting crucible. A melting crucible. Wait, there's many different types. I guess we're making the basic one. Okay, so we need a copper cauldron. Oh man, that's a lot of copper. Actually, before I make this, since that is a lot of copper, okay, just double checking that it is the basic one. Okay, so copper cauldron. Do I not have... oh, those are in my offhand, so it's not seeing those. You know what? Let's just do it this way. That's fine. Copper cauldron. And then we need 1 of these, so we need 4 more plates. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, very good. So this, that one. Get the copper off my offhand because we might need one. We do. Okay, so there is a melting crucible basic. So that's 2 of the things that we needed. We need a mold crafting station. Mold crafting station. This is made... oh, we need another furnace. All right, so that's just regular cobblestone. That's not a big deal. So we can do that. Cobblestone. Regular old cobblestone. Oh, come on. Really? I couldn't find the thing because the model is just so big on there. Stone slab. So that is 1 stone with a saw. So we have a saw there. And a piece of stone here. Wait a second. Quartz, copper handsaw, iron. I guess we need to make a copper handsaw. How do we make a copper handsaw? Okay, so that is 2 more copper plates. Uh-oh. Well, we got copper here. Okay, so we can make 2 more copper plates, I suppose, unless I'm missing something. I think this is what we need to do. So we have the... okay, let's look up copper saw. So we need an iron pin, a wood pin. That is the saw with a stick. Okay, it's been a minute since we last done that. I know we've done it before. It's just I couldn't remember how that was done. So there's our wood pins. And then finally we need 2 more sticks. So we should be able to make the copper saw now. And hopefully this is what we need. Okay, so copper saw plus a piece of stone slab. We did it. Okay, very good. And is that all we needed? A crafting table is 1 final thing. All right, so I am going to use our flint axe. As we saw before, trying to use the other axe does work, but kind of weirdly, and it only seems to give me 1 item in return instead of 2. Okay, so that should be enough to make a crafting table. And there we go. Okay, so there is the mold crafting station. Finally, we need a faucet. As showed the Tinker's Construct one, seared brick. Oh boy, how do we make seared brick? We need grout, so that is sand, clay, and gravel. So it is just a standard recipe. I was currently cooking up stone here. I guess what we will do, we'll let that get all the way down to do that half stack, and then we will switch that over to regular grout. So grout, again, gravel, sand, and clay. Do we even have gravel? Oh, you can make gravel, that's right, out of these rocks. I have forgotten. So you take the rocks and you do that. There's 4 gravel. Okay. Sand we have plenty of. We need, I think, just 4 of that for the recipe. And then clay, was that a clay block? Pretty sure it was. So we can just do the loam. We can put that in here with some water. Okay. So if we if we search for grout, then we right click on here, do this and that. There we go. Okay. So there is 8 grout. So I'll smelt those down. We can start getting ourselves... Oh, I took the charcoal out. We can start getting ourselves a little bit of the seared brick, and then we can make that faucet. Well, let's wait for that to finish melting, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, so we have our 8 seared brick, and we should just be able to turn that into a faucet, which will complete that quest. Yeah, quest complete, foundry. Very good. All right, well, we got ourselves the foundry done, which is going to get us to the point of doing heavy metal. We still got a couple more quests here to do. But yeah, we've kind of reached the end of the episode for today, guys. I do want to check out how this thing works, but we'll have to do that next time. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.